What if the sun turned into a black hole? No one saw it coming. The sun, stable and bright, the clockwork heart of the solar system, had burned for over 4 billion years. It wasn't supposed to die for another 5 billion. But then, one morning, it was gone. At first, there was no explosion, no flash, just a strange silence. Birds didn't sing, radios picked up static. The solar observatories, dozens of them across Earth and beyond, sent panic messages to one another. The photosphere was gone. No light, no warmth, only darkness. Then the message came from the Lunar Solar Watch station, a gravitational reading so massive it bent the station's orbit. The sun had collapsed. Instantly, not into a white dwarf, not into a neutron star, but straight into a black hole. As if something, some force or flaw or finger of fate, had skipped the natural course of stellar death and folded the star in on itself like a crumpled piece of paper. Panic spread across Earth before the last photons of sunlight even reached us. 8 minutes after the collapse, the sky dimmed, day turned to night. The moon, once bathed in golden glow, became a pale disk of ash. Temperatures dropped instantly, power grids surged with emergency use, nations fell into emergency protocols, crops, animals, people, everything depended on light, and there was none. But strangely, we weren't pulled inward. Earth continued its orbit, seemingly untouched. That was the first surprise. The black hole left behind was still only as massive as the original sun. No new gravitational tug, no sudden plunge into darkness. From a distance, a solar mass black hole behaves almost the same, its gravitational pull no stronger than the star it replaced. But that was where the similarities ended. No more solar radiation meant no more photosynthesis. Plants withered, food chains cracked, global temperatures plummeted. Within weeks, snow-blanketed regions that hadn't seen ice in centuries, power plants struggled. The rich hoarded solar batteries and light domes. Underground shelters filled. Cities near the equator became the last holdouts of warmth. And still, the sky was eerily unchanged. At the center of it all, a starless void where the sun used to be. No visible disk. Just a black sphere that swallowed starlight and bled the edges of reality around it. Some called it the eye, others refused to look at it at all. Then came the second shock. As telescopes focused on the black hole, astronomers noticed strange behavior, pulses of energy not from radiation, but from time itself. Clocks aboard satellites began to desynchronize, signals delayed by microseconds in patterns that made no physical sense. The black hole wasn't quiet, it was active. Not in the usual sense, no accretion disk, no X-ray bursts, but something deeper, something weirder. Messages. Patterns in gravitational waves, repeating pulses, prime number sequences. A language? A warning? Or was it just the noise of a twisted star echoing its death? Humanity began to fracture. Some worshipped the black hole, calling it the mouth of God. Others saw it as a judgment, a cosmic reset. Some scientists theorized that this wasn't a natural collapse at all, but a dimensional event. That something, someone, had caused the sun to fold, to vanish, to become a doorway. And perhaps, they said, it wasn't a black hole at all, not entirely. That theory gained weight when probes sent toward it disappeared, not crushed, but absorbed, blinking out with a burst of signal milliseconds before being cut off. Those last signals carried strange images, not of stars, but of structures, of motion, of light where there should be none. One image, decoded fragment by fragment, showed something terrifying. A reflection of Earth. But not our Earth, an Earth with different clouds, different continents, an Earth on fire. By the time the message was understood, it was too late to send another probe. The black hole had shifted barely, subtly, by a fraction of a degree, enough to alter our orbit. Slowly, Earth began to spiral inward. Decades passed. Humanity adapted as best it could. Cities underground, geothermal power, artificial suns in massive sealed domes. But the sky never healed. The stars grew thinner. The planets began to drift. Jupiter's moons were torn from orbit. Mars vanished into silence. Saturn's rings cracked apart like glass. Still, some people stared up at that dark center and wondered, was this the end? Or just a door we were never meant to open? The black hole remains silent, heavy, watching. And maybe, just maybe, waiting.